No, I promise. It's the good kind of traffic. It's good. Good, I promise. Hi, guys. Welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. I don't know why I just flashed the Illuminati symbol, but yes, I'm doing great. We are back with traffic. It's been a while, man. I don't know what the last one was. Was it John Barleycorn Must Die? That might have been the last traffic one. There might be one after that. I don't know. But this is courtesy of our patron, Tom. We're going to be listening to a track from On the Road. It's the live album, their second one. It was released in 1973. It was recorded live in Germany. The track we're listening to is Sometimes I Feel So Uninspired, written by one Steve Winwood and Al Capaldi. Or Jim Capaldi. Al Capaldi, my apologies. Apparently the Muscle Shoals rhythm section is also here, with keyboardist Barry Beckett, bassist David Hood, and Roger Hawkins is the drummer. We've, I think, done one track from this. Was it the Light Up or Leave Me Alone? Or it wasn't the Low Spark of High Heeled Boys one. It was one of those two, though, I think. I can't remember who requested that, but we haven't done traffic in a while. Like I said, I'll link my playlist up there for them. We've done a few songs, and I love Steve Winwood, obviously. So he just popped up in a video yesterday, too, so it all fits. So if you all want to subscribe to Help Brother Out, click that icon right below my face. Leave a like, a comment, anything, man. All the engagement is much appreciated because I am in the doghouse right now due to his strike. So, yeah, help brother out. Those copyright strikes are brutal. Okay, Sometimes I Feel So Uninspired, live by Traffic. 3, 2, 1, go.
Sometimes I feel so uninspired. Sometimes I feel like giving up. Sometimes I feel so very tired. Sometimes I feel like I've had enough. Sometimes you feel like you've been hired. Sometimes you feel like you've been bought. Sometimes you feel like your room's been wired. Sometimes you feel like you've been caught. But don't let it get you down. No, no.
Ooh, a piano.
There is no reason for not failing.
Steve sounds like Peter Gabriel here a little bit.
You got to smile and turn the other cheek. So today you might be done, but by tomorrow you'll be sailing, and you won't even hear these words I speak. Some people want to be so desired. Some people can't stand the light of day. Someone is laughing while someone is crying. Oh, folks are watching the close of the day. And sometimes I feel like my head is spinning. Hunger and pain is all I see. Yeah, I don't know who's losing, and I don't know who's winning. Hardships and trouble are following me.
I love that extra percussion. It's so good. Perfect layer. so good.
There is no reason for not failing. You got to smile and turn the other cheek. So today you might be done, but by tomorrow you'll be sailing, and you won't even hear these words I speak.
Damn.
Some people want to be so desired. Some people can't stand the light of day. Someone is laughing while someone is crying. Oh, folks are watching the close of the day. Sometimes I feel like my head is spinning. Hunger and pain is all I see. I don't know
It's just been boiling, bro. Like slowly getting warmer.
who's willing. Hardships and trouble are following me.
That bass is so good, dude. Yes. Steve is killing this. Yes. Wow. Wow, bro. They were not playing around, bro. That piano is awesome and stellar. But that solo was insane. What an ending. That was epic as hell, dude. Seriously. Winwood was just showing off, bro. I say he's soloing off too. That works. Man, I see. It's so funny to me. It's not fair to them that my first song I ever heard by them was "Low Spark" of High Heeled Boys. I don't know if that's a song to show somebody for their first Traffic experience, because there's so much more than that. It seems actually kind of divorced from a lot of the other Traffic stuff that I've listened to, but at the same time not, you know. I think because it has Capaldi doing percussion for this, but not drums. Roger Hawkins on drums, David Hood on bass, Chris Wood on flute and saxophone, but I don't think I heard a flute or a sax in this song, so I don't know if he was part of this one. Barry Beckett on organ and piano. Absolutely killer in this song, dude. Other than Steve, he was the standout, 100%. Rebop Kwaku Ba on congas and percussion. The congas added such a great layer to this song and sound. It's just sort of it gave it this other layer to sort of bounce everything off of, but the other percussion melded very well with the congas. It kind of just sort of it gave it life when it popped up, and it just kept the rhythm going, you know. Very nice accents on the sections it was used in. Very consistent throughout too. Like they use that extra percussion very, very well here. Drummer Hawkins, I should say, fantastic work, man. Seriously. Honestly, him and David Hood, the whole Muscle Shoals, I believe that's their name, rhythm section, they did a fantastic job here. And obviously the keyboard is being a part of the rhythm section. I'd say that was my favorite part of that, is the piano kept up with Steve the entire song. If anything, it kind of outshined it. It outshined Steve at points. But honestly, yeah, it's close, but it didn't take the cigar exactly. That would definitely go to Steve Winwood. Not only were his vocals very soulful when they were used, both of those solos were bam. I didn't even realize. Well, I knew Steve could get down like that, but not exactly like that, man. He had some. There was I don't want to say Nelson again, because he just came up in the Prince video for George Harrison yesterday, Bill Nelson. Because this came out in 1973, and I don't know the exact chronology of Bebop Deluxe, but I heard shades of him in this. There were some other parts of the solo that reminded me of another guitarist as well. And Winwood is one of the most, heralded musicians of all time of this genre, and Traffic, like I said, when I first started off with Low Spark, I wasn't a fan. I honestly didn't like the song at all. But after reappraisal and listening to it again, after like a year of experience of listening to more of this type of music, I loved it. It's kind of crazy exactly where, their sound kind of divulged, because I know Steve went from band to band, for his own stuff, and they're a strange band, like with their mix of sounds, but it's so good. The stuff I have heard, I still listen to John Barleycorn Must Die and stuff like that. Like that's a fantastic track. And a lot of the Traffic songs, they feel like more of a marinate kind of like those songs. You have to sit with them and listen to them like with your life and stuff happening, and you start to associate memories and things with it. And that's kind of what happened with John Barleycorn. I've listened to it at some pretty interesting points in my life, shall we say, in the past few months, and it stuck with me. That's the one out of the few Traffic songs that we've done that I'd say it's not the number one that I think is their best song, but it connects with me the most, and it kind of feels like the season's ending and the season's dying, and that really plays into what's going on right now, in our world, because as I'm recording it, it's the beginning of December, basically. The world is going through its death process, at least where I'm at, everything's dying. We accidentally let the plants outside the other night and froze. They are completely wilted and destroyed now. So, winter is all about, it's a form of dying and rebirth at the same time, and we just, it's like those cycles we go through in our life. We can't really control them, but if you want to go with the natural flow of things, I feel like this is the most introspective and low energy, and just sort of resting and getting to be okay and understand the things that happened in the year that preceded this age, basically, you know, this time of the season. And the winter is always hard for me, but I try to transform it, you know, because, you know, my dad died, all that. It's kind of always ruined the holidays. But since I've been clean for a few years now, I try to, like I always say, transmute it, you know, because I feel a lot of pent up anger, regret, and angst, all that stuff, just because of, you know, my dad and other things from the winter. But I don't know, man. It's just you have to find healthy outlets and releases for it, and I feel like this channel and music and just being able to talk about stuff as open as I am with this, because I kind of put myself out there, you know, and luckily I've attracted a very nice community that doesn't, like, you know, when I share personal stuff, they try to expand upon it or just like talk about their own stuff too, you know, and that's all it is I feel like talking is the number one thing that really does help people get through stuff, is just opening up, saying what's wrong, and just putting it out there, you know what I'm saying, and it really does help. And I feel like Traffic, they are they're one of those bands from this era that are gonna stand out because their music is very atypical, I feel like, than the rest of the stuff that was coming out at this time. That has nothing to do with how good it is. I think the music's great from what I've heard, but it's very different, and that's what I dig so much about Traffic, is they have a different approach, it feels like, than a lot of other bands. They focus more on atmosphere, and that's not what a lot of bands focused on back in this day, you know, that they were very broadly ranged, but I feel like most of them didn't focus on the way the bands do nowadays. They focus more on the aesthetics of the sound and the atmosphere and stuff like that, and the mood, which, you know, bands of course always, you know, implemented into their songs. But I feel like Traffic focused very heavily on those things, and Winwood is a musical genius, so whatever he does, it's gonna be great, man. And I thought that was great, Tom. Thank you so much. If you guys have any other Traffic picks you think I'd like, I've only done a handful of songs, so I'm not saying like I'm brand new to them, but I still have a lot to go. I actually downloaded this like Winwood collection just for one song, actually. It was the Spencer Davis Group song we did. I think it's like Keep On Running. I had to download this long ass thing just to get this one song. But there's a lot of songs in there from Spencer Davis Group, Steve Winwood on his own, Traffic, all kinds of stuff. So I'm down to do whatever, you know, because he's got a very extensive catalog. So let me know what you think. If that was your first time hearing it, let me know what you thought. This album, pretty awesome. This, like I said, the second track we've done from it, both songs, A+. Thank you for watching. See you later.